here we are doing like 80-mile-an-hour rolls, which is just stupid.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. Shit.
One other cool story was me and my buddy Stefan. He had an SRT4 at the time, probably 450 wheel, and the Evo in its prime, which was like 580, 600 on Bush's dyno, went down to a dyno meet down past Charleston. It was definitely V8 country. Like I said, still at that time, 4 cylinders weren't really that crazy, but there was a guy there named Jericho, and this guy had Supras, had out of all cars, had a Scion Tc that he was fabricating parts for that was supposedly 600-700 horsepower, which was just ridiculous at the time, especially for a Scion. So went down there, and the plan was everybody kind of knew, hung out at the dyno, did that stuff, and then went out to probably one of the best places I've ever street raced. There was an awesome road that went up above the interstate. Everybody could stand up there and see everything going on. And that was when I ran a Whipple Cobra and that Scion. And everybody was crazy about the Scion and the Cobra. First couple runs was with the Cobra, and I think he was like 600, 650, somewhere in that ballpark, and yanked him, and that kind of got the crowd stirred up. So there's probably 40 people up there, and then finally got to run the Scion. That was kind of I don't know, it was kind of a goofy race because he just could not hook regardless of what he did. Because here I am in this Evo that I drove like 3 hours down south on 93. It was still on 93 in alcohol at the time too, actually. So it wasn't even as potent as it was before I got rid of it. And ended up running him, went from a 40 roll, he just blew the tires off. And he just kept upping the roll. And it was like, by the time we were done, here we are doing like 80-mile-an-hour rolls, which is just stupid. But we would stay pretty much dead even. I'd pull him just a little bit, I think up top. It was a really cool race. But that was probably one of the craziest street racing scenes I've ever been in. That's why I definitely wanted to make a trip back down there, because where they were, you had the Kentucky boys and Southern West Virginia just all came together. And between Ripley and all that area, the car scene's always pretty legit.